Thanks, Robin, for the veg, and thank you very much for having me today. As Robin says, my name is Lawrence Coburn. I'm the founder of a company called Twine, and Twine is a new sort of serendipitous networking app that you can easily add into any virtual event. And so we're going to try it here today. It's pretty experimental. So if you're feeling brave, what I can promise you is you're going to meet probably 5 or 6 people from this group to talk about sort of a structured topic related to our industry. And I guarantee that if you try this thing, you're going to come out of this session with some new friends and some new connections in the industry. So before I get started and we get started together trying the Twine, I thought I would just tell you the founding story. So I've been working in event technology for a long time. So I'm going on 10 years. I was the founder of a company called Double Dutch, which some of you may have heard of. We were kind of a leader in the mobile event app space, and we grew pretty big. And then Cvent bought us in 2019. And so I did not go over to Cvent. I couldn't stop thinking about this thing. And let me tell you a little bit about this thing that I was thinking about. So I'm sort of an awkward and shy person. And during the course of Double Dutch, I had to go to hundreds of events, as you can imagine, right? We were in the event tech industry, and customers would often invite me to come to their event. And you never want to say no when a customer invites you to their event. And so I would show up at these events. And I would invariably go to the networking session. Imagine the big ballroom A that we all used to go to, or in the bar, or in the crowded trade show floor. And I would be there with my beer, and I would be like physically in distress. I would be hunched over. It was so hard for me to approach people, to avoid talking about the weather in Las Vegas, to know how to exit a conversation, to break into a small group that was already there. It was just very difficult for me. And so that was on the one hand, which is I really didn't like to network. But on the other hand, I knew that my personal ROI from going to these events would come down to, did I meet interesting people or not? And sometimes I magically did meet interesting people. The people next to me would change the way I thought about something, or would become a customer, or would become a partner, or just become a friend. But sometimes it would be the sales guy that was trying to sell me something that I didn't want, that I didn't know how to escape from, and it would be really, really miserable. So as a technologist, I was always thinking to myself, there's got to be a better way. I think as planners, we did a great job setting up the venue, providing a bar, having nice music, nice lighting, but then we left the rest up to chance. And so in my mind, as a technologist, I was always thinking about, how can software help people like me? How can software help people connect with the right people, talk about interesting things, exit conversations in a way that is structured and easy and takes the stress out of it for people like me. And so in a nutshell, that's the founding story of Twine. And so we've been experimenting with this very simple system. You can think about it almost like a chat roulette kind of system, where when you tap this link that I'm going to put in the chat, you're going to be asked to sort of authenticate. So use your Google or your LinkedIn, or just type in an email address. And then you are going to be matched with other people from this group of people. So these are one-on-one conversations. They're timed. They're set to 4 minutes. And it's going to sound a little scary for the introverts out there, but it's really, really fun. And I guess my promise to you is that we're all going to meet some new people. So that's the quick context and founding story. So if we're all ready, grab your coffee, depending on what time it is, grab a glass of wine, grab a glass of water, put on your hat, your funny hats like Robin, and let's get into character here. And so what I'm going to ask everyone to do is a couple of housekeeping things. So first, at the top of the hour, why don't we all come back into this Zoom if you still have some more time, because Robin has some announcements. So West Coast time, that's 1 o'clock. East Coast time, that's 4 o'clock. The second thing I'm going to ask everyone to do is go ahead and turn off your camera, turn off your Zoom camera. And so I want to see avatars here. Go ahead and do it right now. Okay, I see cameras going off. This is great. Turn off your Zoom camera, please. Excellent. Good. Robin, you too. Okay, and everyone is muted. And so if you get stuck, you can chat requests into the Zoom channel, and my colleague Taylor will help you. So I'm going to go into this Twine as well. So I hope to meet some of you soon. I'm tapping the link into the chat. It's there now. Go ahead and tap on it, and I'll see you in a Twine, and we'll come back here at the top of the hour. Have fun, everybody.